Hello everyone and welcome to this review of Britannia Season 1 Episode 8. Now in this episode we get quite a big time jump. So we have a short scene to the beginning of with Kat at the village with her father, and her father goes off on his own, essentially to die really because he's blind and there's no one else there, and he goes off wandering, which I'd have thought that should have come up on the end of the previous episode, because after that scene we jump forward 4 months, so it just didn't feel like it quite fit really. It just seems misplaced. Make the previous episode a bit longer, make this episode a bit shorter. Seems to work out perfectly fine. But jump forward 4 months, we got our plot of the Roman camp. We have the plot Canti and Regni are actually sieging. Rather, the Regni are sieging the Canti citadel, and their supplies are running low. And then we get the reveal about Lyndon being the spy for the Regni. Now, in the earlier episodes, episode 1, there was a scene where there was an item passed from Anatida to Lyndon, which in the recap it shows that, but unfortunately, with it being the first episode, it was quite difficult to really get an idea of what was going on, who people were. I probably just missed over it, so my mistake there. I probably should have got that on first viewing. But we focus really on the Canti story, and it's all about Linda. We get barely anything from Kara or Amaya. None of those at all. We pass over them altogether, really. A couple of scenes, couple of lines, but it's all about him destroying the grain, meeting up with the Regni. And that's the bulk of it. It's rather simple for this week for the Canti. I really kind of wanted a proper siege to see some sort of battle, but kind of made to wait until the last episode, which is a little bit disappointing. That's the sort of thing when you get these sort of series, and I do like to see these sort of things occur, but making us wait. So I got my fingers crossed the final episode that we get a decent battle, decent siege, Roman artillery, which has obviously been in the intro, so fingers crossed for that there. So going on to the Roman camp, we have Lucius, Ananias's second in command. I don't know if it's prefect, that's the description, but he's been acting strange all episode. It's mainly due to that talisman or voodoo doll. I'm not sure how to describe it, but he's getting increasingly frustrated about how he's acting, the methods he's taking, and why is he after this little girl? Why is he doing things normally? And then obviously Ananias is bringing in mercenaries from around the empire, which I thought was quite interesting, because originally I thought they were simple specialized soldiers, because obviously the Roman Empire, quite extensive, quite large, over Europe, Northern Africa, a little bit the Middle East. So bring someone from Syria, and obviously they said Ireland, so she's probably left Ireland, going around places, but actually criminals, which was quite interesting that they brought in that sort of element in. Could just have mercenaries, that would have been perfectly fine, for my take anyway. But they wanted that conflict between Lucius and Laius for that final bit, which eventually breaks down into Lucius attempting to kill Laius in his sleep, but Laius must have thought something was up, because he switched out where he was sleeping with his scribe. He gets a little scene where he's talking about his family, blah blah, but I don't know, just that was a little thing to give him a bit of extra character before Lucius kills him. But Ananias gives Lucius a chance to run because of their time together, but asks him before that, did you want to kill me yourself, or was the Druids? That's the sort of question you got to ask, really. Probably our final main story is Kat and Divas. Probably it's not exactly massive in this episode, but it quite shows Kat's how she's feeling about having abandoned her father, struggling with these druid skills that Divas is trying to teach her, and questioning her place in the prophecy, which eventually leads her to almost try to take her life by hanging herself. But at the same time, Divas is also attacked by the Irish I can still say mercenary. I'm still gonna say mercenary, and he's presumably killed and chucked in the water. But I doubt he's actually been killed. But we'll have to wait and see in that. So in terms of this episode, there was actually some good funny scenes I thought in the mercenaries essentially killing each other off, because Divas mentions 3 hellhounds, which I think it's quite fair to say those are the mercenaries, which rather quickly they all get wiped out. I mean, aside from one, the Irish mercenary kills off the Syrians, the Arabic soldiers, the crazy girl in the white hair. I thought she'd been something else, but scares Lucius once, was hiding outside the hut, and then gets crossbowed. Okay, so what was the point in trying to drum that up? That's him. But that concludes this episode. So we're on to the final episode now. So please subscribe, really helps the channel, and hope to hear from you soon. Goodbye.